Welcome to the sunny shores of Cape Cod. It's another beautiful night for baseball, and the Bourne Braves are back in action.
Cape Cod Baseball League, where the best players from across the country come together and square off against one another.
Episode 10 of Tomahawk Talk. It's the normal crew: Chris Jones, Troy Lynch, and Liam Sullivan. I'm Kerry Crowley. The Bourne Braves win their third in a row, 4-2 the final score victory over the Hyannis Harbor Hawks. Chris, the Harbor Hawks got out to a strong start with a 2-0 lead, but then Bourne bounces back with 2 runs in the bottom half of the first, and Alex Robles really finished off a solid start tonight.
Yeah, I think it was a big momentum shift in that first inning. Bourne goes down, puts a 0 on the scoreboard. We always talk about shutdown innings. Those are key. They're able to get 2 runs on the board with the error. Jolks is allowed to score. So I think Robles, he settled down, was able to fire 6 strong innings, and putting those zeros up in the scoreboard. Bourne was getting runners on, weren't getting them in, but they were still getting that confidence that, hey, the hit's going to come, and Nick Solak was able to get it in the second.
Yeah, Hyannis came into tonight with a Cape Cod League best 7 wins on the season. First place in the West Division. And Liam, Corey Jolks really got things going for the Bourne Braves offense tonight. A hit and run early in the ball game. Cam Duznak on the run, and then Jolks comes up with a big hit in the first inning.
Yeah, Jolks, he's a right-handed hitter. He pushed the ball to right field, going the opposite way with it. Hit a really hard double. Obviously, the overthrow allows him to score from second, but he seems locked in. I was talking to him a little bit after the game, and he just feels like he's seeing the ball really, really well. Normally hits in the 5-hole, likes hitting in the cleanup spot right now where Harvey Shapiro has him. And, he's been working on going opposite way, and it paid off tonight.
5-game hit streak for Corey Jolks now, and Nick Solak came up with a big hit in the late innings. Once again, a 2-out knock, this time a triple to drive in 2, and that pushed Bourne to the victory with a 4-2 win. Those 2 runs scoring the bottom half of the 7th. But Troy, it wouldn't have been possible without another lockdown performance from this Bourne Braves bullpen. Cody Sedlock goes 2, Austin Conway goes 1 to get the save. Yet again, Harvey Shapiro can count on the back end.
Oh, absolutely. It's a collective performance. And then Alex Robles, he could have let the game go after the very first inning. I mean, 2 runs, your hopes would get way down as soon as that happens. But he kept in it, kept his head strong, stayed focused, and they didn't let up a single run the rest of the way. And Cody Sedlock, huge performance tonight, rebounding after it wasn't his best performance last week in the doubleheader, but he bounced back through a few great innings, and then Austin Conway there to finish it off.
Well, we mentioned the big hit tonight off the bat of Nick Solak, and Troy, you had a chance to catch up with the hero tonight for Bourne, so we'll toss it to that interview.
Hi, I'm Troy Lynch, and I'm here with Louisville slugger Nick Solak, and the Bourne Braves defeat the Hyannis Harbor Hawks with a score of 4-2, and a big part coming from this man right here with a 2 RBI triple to help the Braves win. And now, you've been a big part of 2 of the last 3 Bourne Braves wins. What's been the key to your success?
Just not trying to do too much when I step into the box, getting a good pitch to hit, and you're facing a lot of good pitching, and but they're coming at you with a lot of fastballs. They're attacking the zone. They want to show off their stuff, and just being ready to hit from the first pitch in the at-bat and trying to get a good pitch to hit.
Now, a few interviews back, Joe Lincoln mentioned that team chemistry is a big part of success, and you guys win your 3rd game in a row, so has it been big?
Yeah, when you start winning, you have a lot of fun, and it's all about the guys that are out here, and you just kind of have fun together, and it helps when you win, and you just kind of bond and get closer as you play more games and you win more games.
Now you got more games tomorrow. You got a double header. How are you going to carry this momentum into tomorrow?
Just keep getting good pitching and good at bats. It's kind of just the key to success, and I think we'll be good.
Alrighty, 4-2 is the final score here in Doran Park as the Braves defeat the Harbor Hawks 4-2. For Nick Solak, I'm Troy Lynch. Thanks for watching.
Thanks so much, Troy. 3rd straight win for the Bourne Braves. So, guys, plenty of different options to pick as our players of the game. Chris, let's hear from you first.
I think it was Sedlock. He came into the game. It was tied at 2-2. And like you said, Troy, he didn't have his best 2 outings to start the year, but he settled in. He fires a scoreless 7th. They get him 2 runs. He comes back out for that shutdown 8th inning, and then he hands the ball to Conway, who's able to get the job done.
Great pick. I love that pick. Troy?
I was going to say Sedlock too, but if it's not, it's Corey Jolks. He got into a pickle when he had like technically an inside the park home run.
No, it's technically a double.
Technically a double, but he scored in 1 run. Okay, we'll put it into simple terms. I like to consider it as an inside the park home run, but whatever. Carrie's the statistician. That's whatever. He got into a pickle, and he ended up scoring. You know, that's what you got to do. In tough situations, you got to make the best of it. He did that, and if he didn't score there, it could have been a totally different ball game.
All right, Liam, your pick?
I'm going to go with the pitching staff tonight.
Love it.
Out of nowhere. Alex Robles gives you 6 innings, Cody Sedlock gives you 2, and then Austin Conway comes in to shut it down in the 9th. I mean, with 3 games this weekend, I think that they are the collective MVP of the game.
All right. So many different players have been picked so far because that's splitting your pick 3 ways that I think I can get away with a collective 2-way pick. I'm going to go with Nick Solak, who came up with, we've talked about, the hit of the game tonight for the Bourne Braves, an RBI triple down the right field line, much like Corey Julk's RBI double early in the game. Same spot down in that tight corner, 300 feet down the line here at Durham Park. But I'm also going to give some notoriety to Reed Humphreys, who had a really nice performance tonight. Came in 4 for 27 on the season, went 2 for 3 tonight, and in his first at-bat tonight, came up and hit an 0-1 breaking ball into right center field, and that shows that you're consistent at the plate in your approach. Humphreys came into tonight with 6 walks on the season. That's a team high for the Braves, and you can finally see his approach paying off. So he came in, gets that single, and then later in the game, works a 3-2 count, and I think that coming up with that 3-2 count, he saw every pitch the Hyannis reliever threw, comes up with a big hit, and really, guys, I think we all know where that starts.
Well, one of the things I was going to say is the defense was excellent tonight as well. If we had to chart that up as well, it's a player of the game. I think only 1 error, and it was in a situation where it didn't do damage. So I think defense, if they're able to play defense well and they pitch it well, and you see each guy in the lineup, you have different contributions. We saw Garzillo and Galliano at the bottom of the order. Now you have Solak, and you have Humphreys getting hits, and Duznak was on 3 times today. It's going to be a dangerous team.
More hitters contributing, that only means more people are putting in work with hitting coach Joe Lincoln. 4-2 the final score. That does it for us from Durham Park. The Braves, winners of 3 in a row. They improved to 3-6-1. We'll go episode 11 tomorrow night from the beautiful scenes at Veterans Field in Chatham, Massachusetts. That does it for us from Durham Park. For Chris Jones, Liam Sullivan, Troy Lynch, that's right?
Yeah.
We've been here before?
Yeah.
All right, I'm Kerry Crowley saying so long.
And makes the catch for the final out of the ball game. Ball game over. Bravos win.
Fastball off the outside corner, gets away from the catcher Logan Ice. Here comes Garzillo. He scores the winning run. The Braves take it 4-3 on a wild pitch.